Hello everyone, welcome to my office. I'm Dr. Steph, chiropractor based out of Grand Marais, Minnesota. And today I want to talk to you about a great technique to work on some of your muscles at home using this very fancy porcelain noodle spoon. Now I'm going to use this spoon, but you can also use some like silverware, flatware, like the back of the handle of a knife or something. I also was gifted a tool like this. And this is more of a chiropractic version of the tool, but both of these techniques, this really comes from Chinese medicine, gua sha, sort of a muscle scraping, and then some chiropractors sort of took that over and started using tools like this. But really, you want to use an edge that has enough of an edge you can really use it, but isn't so sharp you're gonna get scraped. So that's why this tool, and I use as like an example of like some silverware, the backside of silverware works. So what you're gonna need is your little porcelain spoon, and if you're a patient of mine or live up here, I'd be happy to give you one of these. Just reach out through my website, let me know. I buy these in bulk because I really want people to use these at home. And then you're gonna need your favorite kind of muscle rub. So my very favorite is this Gold Buckle muscle and joint rub. It's CBD, it's very strong, but makes such a huge difference. So that's what I'm going to be using. But you can also use like an arnica balm like this. This is I also really love Dr. Bronner's just arnica balm. You can also use a massage oil or just some lotion. So you're going to want something to make your skin just a little bit smoother, a little bit glidier. So I'm going to put on some of the CBD rub, and we're going to use this. You can use this technique all over, but I'm going to demonstrate on your neck and on your upper traps here. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of that muscle rub on my neck. And like I said, we're gonna use this edge of the spoon and just find a grip that works for you. Sometimes I find myself kind of holding it with my thumb in that nook. Sometimes I've got a grip of my finger on the back. Sometimes I just hold it on the side. You'll figure it out. And what we're gonna do is short, fast strokes. So if I were gonna do it on my arm, we'd be going here. Short, fast strokes. Pretty hard, it's gonna get red, but that's good. We're breaking up all those muscle adhesions. So take your spoon, here we go. Short, fast strokes. I'm gonna tuck my chin down, turn my nose over, and kind of lean back. And that's really it doesn't matter which edge of the spoon you use, if it's sort of spoon up or down, we're using the same edge of the spoon. So really trying to get all the way up close to the ear, all the way down close to the collarbone. You'll see it's pretty red where I've been scraping. And then if I want to do a little bit more along the back of my neck, I'll tuck my chin a little bit closer to my collarbone and get up here. And I'm noticing I want a little bit more goop. I want it to be a little bit smoother. So I'm just going to go in for a little bit more. And again, regular lotion works too if you don't have anything quite Vaseline-y like this. Oh yeah, so it's moving a lot smoother now. Short, fast strokes. I'm gonna tell you, it's not comfortable while you're doing it, but it really makes a difference in helping open up those muscles. And then I'm finding myself wanting to go. So yeah, just move your head around to get to the different spots. And then I feel like I'm ready to go down. So I'm gonna try to get up here, this trapezius muscle. All of you say, I keep my stress right here, right? So again, get it a little goopy. And especially if you've got a muscle rub that has some CBD in it, or even the arnica, that's also gonna make this feel better. But, so I'm gonna switch hands, and I'm just gonna do the same thing right up here. So you can be following along with the parts that I'm doing. You can be doing this wherever it feels good. Just scrape, scrape, scrape. Rough it up. You'll see my left hand's a little slower than my right hand. It's probably pretty red. Oh yeah, but that's a good sign. So, happy scraping. I will tell you a couple other spots that it can be helpful. Sometimes I see folks, musicians, stuff like that, some desk folks, these muscles up here, you can sort of see sort of this upper third of the arm. That's a great place to scrape. I also sometimes find that, let's see if I can get it up here, like the top part of the shin on the outside, so here's your shin bone, right on the outside you have a little muscle here, and so sometimes when you've got shin splints or you need to scrape that, you can really do this anywhere. If you've been a patient of mine, I might have done it sort of between your shoulder blades. There are some parts that it's pretty hard to get to on yourself, like between those shoulder blades, but you can try it on your low back, and you can do it over your clothes on your shoulders, you know, between your shoulder blades, but harder to do those places on yourself. But I really find this is a great tool. You can just tuck it in your bag, keep it close at hand, and we all have tight neck and shoulders across the board. I don't think I've ever had anyone come in where I'm like, I have nothing to do here. So, and again, if you were using sort of the back of the handle of your spoon at home or something, you'd just be doing the same thing. So, hope that is helpful. As always, reach out if you have any questions. I guess the other question I'll try to anticipate here is how often to do this. And I would think like twice a day would be more than enough. And if you want to do it like twice a week, that's also totally fine. But I like to do it on one side first and then notice how the other side feels so that I can really be like, wow, I think you can even see I have a lot more range of motion that way than I do this way. This side's a lot tighter. So have fun playing with this. As always, reach out if you have questions. Yeah, I look forward to working with you more, and thanks for taking care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Remember, bodies are meant to be enjoyed.